Good morning, baby. Wake up. Boom. Hey, here to give you another shot of some thoughts. And today I want to do a quick little video on enjoying the journey, right? Enjoying the journey. And, I know it's one of those subjects that could be so generic. Anybody that's into personal growth, anybody that's building a business or, working out, trying to get to a certain goal or whatever it is, you always hear and you see all over social media, enjoy the journey, fall in love with the process. And I know it's a lot of eye rolling and, it's been done. It's been said, right? We heard it, we know it. But the journey can be tough, right? The journey can suck. Let's be honest. And, one of the things that I always go back to is when I was in the military, I was stationed in Korea. And I was there it was called a year remote tour. Being a remote tour when you're in the military, for anybody that's a veteran or currently is, you're away somewhere on a base for a year. That's it. No wife, no husband, no kids, no anything. No one's coming to visit you. It could be a hostile territory. It could be a war zone, whatever. I was not in a war zone in Korea, but the DMZ's right there at the northern tip of the peninsula. It was very stressful. And I was not excited about going. I was not excited once I got there. And quite frankly, I couldn't wait to get out of there. I was in my young 20s. I had a girlfriend. There's no cell phones. Had the one pay phone that there was a line for to get on. It was a lonely environment too, because if someone's not writing you a letter, there's no online, there's no this, right? It's going to the post office. It's opening up your little your P.O. box and clearing out the cobwebs, saying hi to the local resident Korean spider, and then just going back about your business because you didn't get anything again. It was a 12-hour difference in time. And if I wanted to talk to my parents just to say hi to my dad, who was falling very ill with MS at the time, I had to hustle and get within that 12-hour period to where it's still early enough for him, but not too late for me or vice versa. It was just a weird time. And when I look at that and I look at the people that were surrounding me at the time and I look back at old photos from that, man, it was one of these things where the minute you got there, you started a countdown, a year countdown, dwelling on the fact that you were there versus what could be the potential and what you can gain from it and what you can learn from it and how you can grow from it. I mean, personal growth was a joke to me at that point, wasn't even aware of it. And neither were most of the people that I was surrounded by. And as I think back to that time, there was so much that and it was, listen, again, when I was there, it was not, puppies, rainbows, Candyland. That's not how it was. It was hostile. There were 14-hour work days. There were 6 days a week. There were days when I could not get off the base to go shop into the local shops because the angry college students were protesting that Americans were part of that base right there. So, I mean, you had all that you were dealing with. But here's the thing. I lost out as a young man with some of the opportunities that I could have actually learned from and grew from and experienced. And I got to do a lot of stuff. And I tried, different foods and met different people from different cultures, from different countries. And I did get to experience, but I really didn't get the full explosion of what it could have been of me leaving there a year later, being cultivated into this wiser person. Instead, I made the choice, like most people did around me, to not immerse myself in the culture or focus on the good. I focused on the day-to-day, mundane, hard, just the crappiness of the journey. So I want to just take a moment and implore you, and that's just one example. I mean, everybody has their own story. I know you do. Listen, just want to remind you, enjoy the journey, no matter what it is. There's going to be struggle. There's going to be times that just seem dark. Talk to any successful person that tells you they had it easy and they're either A, lying to you, B, not successful. Because, there's an old saying and it said, it's that ships are safe in the harbor, but that's not what ships are made for, right? They're made to go out into the sea and they're out to explore. So whatever your journey is today, whatever it is, whatever goal you have, whatever you're out there and you're doing, listen, enjoy it, take it in, understand, have the perspective of where you are, where you've come from, and where you want to go to, right? The bad always want to get good. The good always want to get great, and the great always want to be the best. It's a never-ending cycle. I don't care what arena of life we're talking about. So just keep that in mind. Know where you are, see where you've come from, and if you haven't moved much, well, now it's your opportunity to make that choice. to do that, to put your best foot forward. So I implore you to do that today. And that's just my thought, my daily motivational thought for today. Enjoy the journey. Make something out of it, and make sure that when this journey for you is over, that you have come out the other side better, stronger, smarter, wiser, healthier, faster, happier. All right? Talk to you guys. See you tomorrow. Peace.